Hi, Charles Moman here. In this short episode, I wanted to talk about my corporate partners. I've had some questions, and people wanted to know how did this all get going. So let me tell you a little bit about that. And thanks for watching. Well, since I started this Van Build series, I've gotten some questions, sometimes in comments and sometimes in email, asking me, hey, how can I get in on this corporate partnership thing? Because I've not really seen too many Van Builds where they do this. They're just buying everything, and they go from there. But this all came about because of my YouTube channel. I did a video about runaway campers, and our very first one, and forgot about it. Months later looked, and it's now like over 250,000 views. And so I thought, well, that's fun. I did not monetize. I actually just recently started monetizing some of my older videos, but not this Van Build series, at least not yet. I'm a retired teacher, and I prepared for retirement, so I don't need to nickel and dime people. I also don't do commissions. I also don't do Amazon links. You're just not going to see that from me. And I don't do paid promotions. So all this corporate partnership, I'm not doing paid promotions where an episode is paid for. I do get product. I do review them. Some of them I need to do reviews on because I've really not had them in use yet. But I will be doing that. So once I started doing more runaway camping videos, then I quickly, my number of views went way up. I never really worried about subscribers. I don't have a huge subscriber base whatsoever because I, until recently, never asked people to subscribe. But I did some reviews. So I did a lithium battery or two. I did the Go 20 made by IceCo, and they've supplied me with this big BL60D, and I'll show you a picture of that shortly. And so I did 2 reviews for them. And then I even had some companies contact me. They saw my videos and they liked my style. And some of them I did work with them, and some others I didn't want to give them the time of day. I'd look them up and they either look shady or I didn't care about their product. So when I started the Van Build, I really hadn't thought about doing this corporate partnership thing. But what happened was with Ecoflow, I contacted them and said, hey, I'd like to do a review the Delta 1300, big unit, 1300 watts, and I've already got a review of it, and I've been talking about it. And I said, hey, I'm coming to Colorado. That was last summer. And I said, if you send it to me, I could take it with me and get some great pictures in Colorado, and Rocky Mountain, and other places, and I'd make you some Instagram stuff. And they said, sure. So they sent it to me, and while on the trip, that's when I decided to trade in my truck and get the Ford Transit. So when I came back, I did the videos, did some Instagram, and then I got the van. So I contacted them and said, hey, I have this idea about partnership. Would you like to be on board? I'll put your logo on the back of my van, and I'll feature you throughout. And, I didn't really know what I would be getting for sure. And they sent me another Delta 1300, 4 of their solar panels. And then recently they sent me the River 600, which is the River 600 Max with the extra battery. And there'll be a short review coming up of that. So this I've already reviewed. So then I thought, well, I'm going to contact a couple other companies. So Tailgater Tire Table, I had worked with them before with runaway campers, and they've been very gracious and had given me a couple to give away at a rally. Most of them are things that I use with the van. Kill mat would be the exception. You've seen a lot about that, especially early on. And you really can't see the kill mat anymore except in the cargo door. I'll show you a picture because everything's getting covered up. But it made a huge difference, and Killmat sent me lots of product, the Killmat and the foam, Noico foam as well. IceCo sent me the VL60D, and I'll pull that out. It's on a slider. My wife wanted to we wanted to put things back in here because she needed to measure for this bed, so that's why it looks like we're getting ready to go, but it's still not closed up yet, but we're getting there. You may have seen a video where I featured the Zero Breeze Mark II portable air conditioner. And that's going to do a great job for us when we need it, when we take it on, if it's going to be hot. Explorer Outfitters sent me this, but they're also going to be sending me window covers, quilted, insulated window covers for all the windows, back windows, and everything. And then this is a shower curtain that hangs down, and I'll show you a picture of that right now. So they just sent me that, and the window covers are coming later on. There's no big rush on that since we're not camping just yet. So that's Explorer Outfitters. And then Julka is my newest one. Julka, I wanted a way to have water without getting too fancy about it and making it kind of portable so I can take things in and out. So if it's super cold next winter, anything water related will come out of here. So they have a system where you can drop this 12-volt pump into a jerry can or any water source, pump the water, and this is a kitchen faucet that will go on the countertop over there, which is not mounted. We'll have a 15 by 15 sink up there. I think it's 9 inches deep. We have this connects with a quick connect, and that will hook up to the water. They'll be underneath, and then we can disconnect it and have another hose that will have a shower head right up there, because that's where the shower is going to be with this shower curtain. I also use music from Artlist, great company that $199 a year subscription. You can download. I mean, they have everything, every style, unbelievable music, instrumentation, everything. If you don't renew your subscription, you still get to keep the music and use it forever. So that's the music that you're hearing from me. Midwest Van Sales, I bought this from, and they sell all over the place, but this is kind of their specialty, are vans like this. Baltus Electronics is actually my son-in-law and his dad and his uncle. And he and his dad came and gave me some advice on the electrical, and then they're going to help put the rear camera on, and and the hitch and the running boards. I think I can do the running boards, but I'd be better if I had them help me. And then runaway campers. Even the runaway campers isn't a part of this at all. They got us going camping, and we're going to still be using that mainly with grandchildren. Probably we'll tow it with a Dodge Caravan because we don't have extra seats in here. So we can't have kids loose back here. So more local, regional kind of camping. So that's how the corporate partnership worked. I don't make them any promises that I'm going to get them 1 million sales, but I just tell them, hey, you see my style. Would you like to be a part of this? And I'm really thankful for these companies, and that's how it worked. I didn't go begging. I just said, hey, I can do this for you. And these few companies agreed and sent me their products to use and feature in my Van Build series and in future videos. So that's how it worked. It was a little bit of work and sometimes a lot of, not negotiating, but a lot of communicating back and forth from sometimes one country to another. But it's been an interesting and fun experience, and I'm really thankful for it. And so in case you're wondering, that's how it worked. And thanks for watching.